matches. So we'll be seeing how that shakes out for them as we get into our best of 3 grand finals featuring Last Round Save up against Lycus Empire. Last Round Save featuring the likes of Sake, Apotheon, Sniper, Ile, and Mav. And taking a quick look at the Lycus Empire roster, we have Anti, Rep, Colonel, Ping Fu, and you know him, you love him, Restored Rambo, MVP of the semifinals. That massive 20 kill performance, putting up almost double what anyone else was able to put up there in that match. An absolutely dominant performance. Restored Rambo coming in hot off of that semifinals here into game 1.
Definitely channeling the spirit of Rambo into himself, into those ridiculous plays, those ridiculous multi-kills that we've seen. He had multi 4Ks throughout that last map, or that last round. That was ridiculous.
Multi-kills.
Just doing some absolute work. So I'm excited to see how he fares up against Last Round Save, who we saw absolutely dominate the last people they went up against.
Yeah, they had a really big showing over Grapefruit Techniques.
Yes.
There in the quarterfinals. We also we weren't able to catch it on stream, but Last Round Save did take a close 13-11 victory over former champions Shiba. So they are nothing to mess with. And Last Round Save already showing that they are a bit unorthodox, picking up the Viper once again here on the bind, as well as the Brimstone, Breach, Sova, and Cypher being really the only meta picks there, if you will.
Yeah.
Lycus Empire with a much more standard setup here. Ile gets the action started, but takes big damage there. Sake unable to land the shots onto Rep. Rep takes advantage, and Lycus Empire spill out onto the A site, forcing Last Round Save back. But Mav comes back in a big way, picks up the double kill as Apotheon makes their way onto site. Lycus Empire maybe playing too confidently here, but Restored Rambo strikes right back, gets the triple. Can he find more? It doesn't even matter. Ping Fu closes it out for Lycus Empire. Round 1, game 1.
Jeez. An epic showing there at the beginning, and we have ourselves a pretty intense matchup here. We're going to see some pretty crazy plays from Restored Rambo. All of these all of these players are going to show up and show off, that's for sure. I'm excited to see Sake on the Viper again.
Yeah.
With some crazy lineups.
Seems to be a bit of a specialty for Sake, especially on this map as well. This is the second time in a row we've seen LRS on bind with the Viper in tow. So really exciting developments for what that means in terms of the agent selection meta. But Lycus Empire, they're not thinking about meta, they're thinking about kills. And they've got 2 of them early on here in the second round. No Force Spy coming from Last Round Save here, but Sniper is able to get that SMG off the dead body, maybe able to find more kills with it. Oh, trying to find the spray, but only finds a shock dart at his feet. Lycus Empire, though, a bit delayed in this push. Now the spike goes down as Ellie sneaks around that back corridor into Elbow. Last Round Save, only 1 SMG in tow, 2 classics on the other 2 members of their team. Lycus Empire, full SMGs, 4 members remaining.
Oh man.
Restored Rambo gets it done with the classic, or with the Ghost, excuse me, leaving only 2 members remaining. Oh, Sniper, some fancy footwork, but it's not going to be enough. Restored Rambo spots the barrel and shoots him down through the wall. Restored Rambo popping off here in game 1.
Oh, such ridiculous plays, man. This Viper wall is so good. Probably going to get a kill onto Restored Rambo. He is, but Rep is going to return the favor to finish it off 2-0 in the favor of Lycus Empire.
And that's really one of the edges we're going to be seeing from Lycus Empire here in this grand finals, is their team coordination is just a cut above of some of the teams they've been going up against here this week. That play was a perfect example of it, that 2-part pinch in from these the teammates there of Lycus Empire. It's so tough to beat that. And so Last Round Save, though, this may be one of their best opportunities. They have the firepower advantage here over Lycus Empire. Full rifles in tow. See what they can get done with it as Last Round Save pushing so far forward here. not wasting any time, but that does give Lycus Empire the push onto A, but
Oh
Sake gets the triple kill!
Oh my gosh! No! That was so ridiculous.
My goodness, last round save. Definitely not letting Lycus Empire run away with it like they did up against Enhance. Last round save puts their foot down here in the third round. Sake comes with a huge multi-kill on the defense, leaving just one alive here for Lycus Empire. Ping Fu in a tough position, 11 HP, full kit of utility, you know, positives.
Yeah,
but I think it'll just sneak away from this one, and last round save, make it a game here in game one.
Oh my goodness, a game indeed. That was such an insane round in general. Ping Fu kind of a little scared there
30
after grabbing the orb.
Yeah, it's
Don't worry, bud. You're good.
It's such a nerve-wracking position to be in,
Yeah.
especially so early on. The economic tides can be so quickly changed. Every gun you can hold on to is one more advantage you can bring into the next round. Ping Fu
10 seconds
keeping it
left.
immaculate thus far. No deaths. The only player here to do so thus far, moving into this fourth round as the third quietly wraps up.
Absolutely. That was such a good, that one-way smoke, Lycus was not ready for it. I don't think this Viper pick is like something they normally run into. I
don't think it's anything anyone normally runs into.
Right, even in scrims, I have a feeling that Sake just tries to keep this kind of under wraps and then pulls it out for the tournament play and is doing a fantastic job.
I love it. I love to see it. Sake showing that they are an innovator.
Get out of my way.
Now Lycus Empire have to overcome and adapt to this new situation, but they certainly won't be able to do so in showers as the Viper pit goes down. Restored Rambo lurking with these knives in hand, looking for someone to show their mug. But
wow.
Sake takes advantage, gets the double kill, almost sneaks away into the Viper's pit, but Colonel makes the read, gets the kill onto Sake, finds a little bit of revenge, but Elay is right there to back up the team. Mav with a successful orbital strike onto Ping Fu. Lycus Empire let this one slip away, and I don't see them closing this one out. Last round save, tie it up neatly at 2 apiece.
I think that's the third time I've seen Sake do something like that. He goes back into his smoke or his Viper's pit or something, and then kind of like stops there. And I think he's hoping that they would continue like their spray pattern like past. So he kind of like gives them the old juke, but it hasn't worked out yet. And I think he just really needs to full commit going into his smoke to hide from that spray.
Yeah, tough position there. Last round save though, able to chain 2 in a row very quickly.
Ooh,
big
scary.
Flash. Big flash on the map there. Forced to back away, covers his tracks well, but that hasn't stopped Restored Rambo pushing forward on this B-long angle. Goodness gracious, Restored Rambo, so gutsy, gets punished for it, and Apotheon follows up with a kill on the opposite side of B, and so this push from Lycus Empire falling apart before it even started. Ping Fu trying to find a way back in, but Mav sprays him down. Now just 2 remaining here for Lycus Empire, and just as quickly as they took the lead, they've given it away to last round save.
Wow.
Oh, rep. Don't count him out just yet. Anti finds another big dink onto Apotheon, but eventually feeds Mav the triple kill. Last round save, make it triple rounds in a row.
Whew. Put some rifles into their hands, and they're looking pretty beastly. Mav up top with 7 and 3. Sake not too far behind with 6 and 3. I love these Viper lineups. They're so good.
I mean, it's literally something we've never seen before. Like it's not like Cypher where like there's, everyone sees the Cypher setups every round.
Yeah.
Like, you see where the cameras are going, you're seeing where the tripwires are going. I have no idea where Sake's kit is going. So excited to see it every round. Each round a new innovation here. Restored Rambo, though, pushing off the back of the Roomba, gets rewarded greatly with a double. Can he find the triple? No. Apotheon finds a double of their own. And now we quickly find ourselves at 3v3 as Lycus Empire force the issue here onto A site. They fake the plant, but they are afraid of these lurkers from last round save. But they do feel safe now, and they feel even safer as Sake goes down. Now just 2 defenders remaining with the spike planted. A difficult position here for Ping Fu and Apotheon. Or excuse me, Apotheon and Elay, excuse me.
But look at this, a huge... but he was spotted out almost instantaneously. But Elay, oh my goodness, gets one.
So close to greatness was Elay. Oh, Apotheon even closer, but Rep gets a kill onto Apotheon, and Lycus Empire tie it right back up at 3 apiece.
Oh man, this is going to be one of those grand finals, isn't it? Just back and forth, back and forth.
We'll certainly see. This is definitely the point of the night where you'll hear us talk about stamina. Who has the stamina? Who has the focus? This is getting into the late hours of the evening. We've been pushing these guys for many hours, grinding their way through the group stage, through the bracket, and it all comes down to this. Who's still got gas in the tank? So far, both of these teams cruising. Oh, and both of them so close to danger. Both teams escaping with all of their members for now, all the digits intact. Oh, Colonel, you are playing a very dangerous game near death's window. Apotheon right around the corner to greet him, and he does. Sniper and Apotheon combined for a big double kill onto Restored Rambo and Colonel. Lycus Empire, they were scouting out the B side, and the scouting party has died.
My goodness, this is looking pretty crazy, and this Viper pick is so good. They know all of the lineups, doing an absolute good job using the Viper's kit and really using it to the fullest effect, really.
Yeah, we're seeing that Sake can kind of divide the attackers with the Viper's wall, with their utility, can split the attack apart so that the defenders can more easily dismantle these pushes. We'll see how Lycus Empire responds now with less than 25 seconds remaining. They make their way onto site, but Mav sneakily sprays Ping through the wall. Apotheon with the angle here, but doesn't win out over Anti. There's so much Anti has to do with so little time. The walls are closing in, but Anti fights right back before getting sprayed down by Sake. Last round save, snipe away the lead for now.
This is definitely going to be a back and forth.
Thus far.
Thus far, exactly. Last round save are looking really buff right now. They're kind of taking away some of these rounds in a really big way, keeping a lot of their members alive. And oh, I love that Viper's wall. We've seen some really good plays with that Viper's wall. They'll hit the boxes to the left and mid with the breach flash and then push up real fast. But not this time.
Dude, Sake is like an evil scientist with this stuff, like a mad scientist just figuring out the science here on the Viper, on the bind, using the chemicals to divide this attack from Lycus Empire, and it's forced Lycus Empire onto this eco round. So last round save in a great position to extend their lead. Restored Rambo, maybe one of the only people who can stop them. Sniper trying to live up to his tag, unable to find the damage there. Elay gives the intel over to their team. See what they can do with it. Colonel completely smoked out here.
Kind of a sketchy moment. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, goodness.
Restored Rambo moving around the site, but Sniper might die to the knives. Oh my goodness, Sake getting hit with a couple of knives herself. for themselves.
Take flight.
Restored Rambo so close to giving Lycus Empire a huge leg up in this round, but it's gonna be Colonel who gives Lycus Empire the edge now in this 4v3, but here comes Apotheon, gets the first kill, followed up by Sake, cleaning up with the triple kill, just leaving Colonel, but Colonel's got the showstopper, and he snipes down Mav with it. Perfect angle, gets flashed away, forced into the poison as well. Oh, the time is running out for Colonel. What can they do? They can just die to Sake. Sake with the 4K.
My goodness. Sake is on top of their game right now, doing some absolute work. You love to see it.
Goodness gracious. Last round save of won 5 of the last 6 rounds now. They are rolling ahead here. Though I will say the bankroll maybe not as high as you'd like it to be. They are still suffering casualties in these rounds. Lycus doing what they can to take away these advantages. Hasn't prevented last round save from building up this 2-round lead. See if they can push it further. Apotheon so aggressively pushed up, stimmed up. Oh, but it's gonna be Mav who finds the opening kill. Apotheon goes down to Restored Rambo. And that will enable Restored Rambo here to push a little further, but that one-way smoke certainly makes things a little bit harder. Mav is closing down the entrance to A site here. Forced to back away in time though, running out of utility.
Talk about a bait. Just standing in the middle of everything. Oh, that's a perfect paint shell. Is he going to be able to pick this up? I don't know. This is a really sketchy moment. He's going to win out.
My
Sniper's
goodness.
still alive.
Here.
Lycus Empire doing everything they can do to find an edge on these pushes, and still last round save, pulling out some miracle kills. Sniper almost shouldn't have been able to get away with that one, does regardless. So Lycus Empire forced to rethink their whole approach here. They are going to stick with the A site. Restored Rambo with a big dash forward, catches Sniper off guard. That opens the door for the attackers as Restored Rambo picks up the 3-piece. Now just 1 member remaining for last round save.
Ele 1v2. Has to clutch this out soon. Does not have a lot of time left. Restored Rambo comes around the corner and gets the perfect headshot onto Ele to solidify their 4th point on the board. My goodness.
Yeah, an important round for Lycus to get there for sure. Because if they lost that one, it was back to eco for them. So now they have a chance to regain a bit of a foothold here in this first half. Last round save looked really solid, but they've started to stumble a bit. This round is do or die time for them economically here. Could decide the fate of this first half. See which way it goes. Lycus Empire now making their way over towards the B side. Sent no one over to the A side, and this will be picked up by last round save rather quickly here, as they've sent the big flank through showers. But here comes the execute from Lycus Empire. Regardless, utility going out, smokes going down, the push coming through right through the Viper's wall. Restored Rambo almost pays the ultimate price, but is able to escape. Ele, though, makes Ante not so lucky, picks up the double kill before going down to Rep. So this brings us to a 3v3. Rep has the spike, getting it down, but Restored Rambo finds a big kill onto Sniper, giving Lycus Empire the advantage here. It's all up to Apotheon now. He's got to find some big damage, and he does. That evens the score here for last round save in this 10th round. What can he and Mav do?
We don't know yet, but he does have the Rolling Thunder. He's going to put the smokes down first, and here comes the Rolling Thunder. Lots of shots going out. Restored Rambo trying to get the pick out first. Rep picks up Mav. Can he 1v2, 1v1? Apotheon doing some absolute work. Guts on top of the tube and does it with a 3K.
Galaxy Brain moves from Apotheon, using the height advantage to get the edge onto Rep. Does he have the time? Oh, he does. Yes, he does. Apotheon, the clutch factor is magnificent. Apotheon secures the round for last round save, further ensures their lead. And what a heartbreaker of a round for Lycus Empire.
Yeah, no kidding. But I will say, Grom's in chat brings up a good point. Everyone asks if the players have the stamina to go, but do the casters have the stamina to go?
Let me check the status of my Red Bull. Yes, my Red Bull is very full. I have plenty of stamina, and when the plays are this exciting, the plays are this energizing, the stamina just makes itself. Lycus Empire now back on the back foot. They have been so dominant here through this series, or through this tournament rather. Now they have met their match in the form of last round save. Back onto an eco, our Lycus Empire trying to find the intel rather, but they back away for now. They save the execute here as time ticks down. They know Sake's lurking somewhere, laying in his lair that he's set up there in showers, and that forces Colonel away. The fear too strong for now. Less than a minute remaining here for the attackers.
Ooh, sending almost all members of Lycus Empire up mid. They're going to send the Owl Drone into Hookah here to make sure no one's going to be there to stop their push. What they don't know is that there are two members in elbow waiting, but now they know at least one is there, so he's going to back him off, send him packing, but there's another one there. Apotheon going to send in the flash for the perfect double-person flash. It's going to take out Restored Rambo. What is going on here?
Oh my goodness! Lycus Empire fall into the clutches of last round save. Lycus Empire looked all but set up, and then the wall started closing in the form of Apotheon. Apotheon finding huge damage, finding huge sprays on the attacker and the utility. Perfectly set up. The intel gathering from Sniper combined with the util of Apotheon just caused this perfect storm that wrapped up Lycus Empire and just absolutely foiled any of their chances for a successful attack. And now last round save with the largest lead of the match thus far, looking to further keep the pressure up. Restored Rambo trying to put a stop to it. Ping Fu picks up a very important opening kill onto Mav. Restored Rambo looking to keep the pressure up, bring his team back into it.
So aggressive with his positioning. Oh my gosh, here it comes! Perfect timing. He's going to pick up that, but is he going to be taken out by Apotheon? We just don't know yet. He's got the rifle in hand now. Apotheon with an aggressive push. Colonel takes out Elate, but no! Apotheon wins out!
Goodness gracious, Lycus Empire though, this is their best shot to get themselves back within reach of last round save here with this 4v2 advantage, but the Rolling Thunder certainly makes things a little more difficult, but Anti doesn't heckin' care. Gets the kill onto Sake through the Rolling Thunder. Colonel follows up with a big kill onto Apotheon. Lycus Empire not only get the last round of the half, but they do it in a stylish fashion. Now, last round save on the attack. Let's see what they can make of it.
Man, they are making the best of it, that's for sure. 7-5 is what you need in this moment. You don't want to go into the half 8-4, even though that's still winnable for such an insane roster as Lycus Empire, but still, last round save are trying their hardest to put a stop to Lycus's just insane run in this VSS.
Yeah, Lycus Empire has been pretty much unmatched here so far in the tournament. Their semifinals match was one of the harshest defeats I've ever seen handed to anybody. Lycus Empire took a big 13-4 victory over Enhance. Enhance fought them every inch of the way, but Lycus Empire too overpowering for them that time around. But they've certainly met their match here in the form of last round save. Last round save secured that 7-5 lead going into the second half here, and started to frankly run away with it a bit after having dropped the first 2 rounds of the first half rather.
Yeah.
They won 7 of those next 9 rounds. Lycus Empire though, the epitome of staying alive. Got a few scrappy rounds here and there, and because of that, they are well within reach here of last round save. No one running away with anything quite yet.
And here we go. After a quick tech pause, we are back. And probably back with a vengeance here. This is the first round of the second half, so we are in the switch.
So last round save, all of their eggs in the B basket. Colonel, though, able to dodge the shock dart and back away safely for the defense of Lycus Empire. So Lycus set up with 3 defenders here on the B site, ready to greet last round save. Here comes the execute. Sake sends out the gas for good measure. That's going to cut off Colonel. See what he can find with these paint shells.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. The perfectly placed explosives take down Sake and put a complete halt to the push from last round save. Ile, though, finds a bit of revenge, takes down Ping Fu, but Mav gets taken down by Rep, bringing it back down to oh, my goodness.
No.
Almost equal footing here as the kills start to roll in. Restored Rambo, though, finds the edge onto Ile, finds the edge onto Apotheon, and Lycus Empire now within 1.
Just some disgusting awareness from Restored Rambo. I can't believe how insane that was. It was so gross. He knew exactly where they were, where to spray his ghost. Getting those beautiful wall bangs. Yep. Yep, that's a thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know this is a bit off topic, but what's the name of the dinosaur from Land Before Time that always goes yep, yep, yep?
Oh, I can't remember.
Ducky.
Oh, yeah.
Shoutouts to Ducky, best dinosaur of all time. Last round save, looking to be the best team of all time, but Lycus Empire standing in their way on defense, and one of them is Restored Rambo. Took some damage, but he is undeterred, still sending the shots through the smoke. No one dies just yet.
That was insane. So much utility, so much denial of vision in that moment just to save Restored Rambo, and that's the member you want to dump some, smokes on to be able to keep them alive, because Restored Rambo has been doing so good for Lycus Empire.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the guy unstoppable. I mean, just single-handedly picked up 2 4Ks in that semifinals match, and showing he's capable of even more. Gets a huge double kill through the smoke, gets the triple kill. Lycus Empire flawlessly tie us up at 7 apiece.
It's so disgusting. Once again, saving Restored Rambo paid off in the end with some ridiculous kills. And okay, we are on round 15. He has 10 kills, or 12. Oh my gosh, 20 kills and 10 deaths.
3rd time's the charm.
There it is.
Restored Rambo.
We got this.
More kills than there are rounds in the game. Popping off here, 20, 10, and 2. Even getting some assists on the side. Not a typical Jet thing to do, but you love to see it regardless. Want to see the team play. But there is no doubt Restored Rambo is nothing but a team player here, carrying his team through the tumultuous first half and bringing them into a successful beginning here for the second half. Last round save. They started to build such strong momentum in the first half, have now started to falter, have now started to stumble. Oh, Restored Rambo playing a dangerous game. Gets the kill onto Mav. Can he find more? No. Sake finds the revenge onto Restored Rambo. Puts an end to his reign for now, and Apotheon follows up with a huge kill onto Anti. Last round save showing they have not slowed down one bit. Now, Ping Fu, though, says you might want to slow down, gets the kill on a Sniper, and this puts last round save in a rather precarious position as the time starts to tick away. Oh, no. Rep coming up big in lamps there, and now last round save, what was so hopeful, now is in doubt.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, really difficult situation for last round save. One thing that I said last time we had last round save on stream, except for Ile, here he comes. He's going to get the last. Oh, there it is. There's one member left. Colonel still alive, trying to get something done here. Will last round save be able to handle this? I have a feeling he will be able to.
Oh, it all depends on these spike shells, or on these paint shells rather. Oh, they don't get the job done, but Ile gets the job done easy, picks up the triple kill, picks up the 3-piece, And last round save, they started to falter. They dropped 4 of 6, but they are back in the lead.
Absolutely. So one thing I was saying last game that we saw them on stream, last round save, was they weren't amazing on their attacker side. They weren't amazing.
Call them out.
Hey, they weren't amazing on their attacker side, okay? I mean, they were still really, really good. They tied it up 6-6, but once they got on defense side, that's when they really took it away. So I don't know how, you know, flipping the sides on this time is going to work in their favor or not. We'll have to see.
Goodness, last round save, dancing on the knife's edge, and they land on the wrong side as Restored Rambo gets the quick double kill assassination onto last round save. And once again, what looks so hopeful is now casted in the shadows of doubt. Restored Rambo is going wild in this one, gets up to 23 kills, and with knives in hand. Just 2 attackers remaining. Make it 1 attacker remaining. Apotheon capable of heroics, but this would be a feat worthy of Hercules.
Oh, man.
Yeah, go ahead and pull that out.
Yeah, ooh, wins out on rep, though. But here comes Restored Rambo with the knives out. Takes him down instantaneously for a 4K. That was ridiculous.
So I think Rambo is pretty good at Valorant.
He's okay.
It's a hot take. You know, I think some people, you know, they don't look at the numbers maybe, and they, you know, they don't know. But
yeah,
you don't know. Now you know. Restored Rambo kicking down the door, kicking butt, taking names. 25, 11, and 2. Absolutely unmatched in this series.
Still unconvinced until I see a 40 bomb. Let's be honest. Come on.
All the good players just drop 40 bombs in grand finals.
Yeah.
Honestly, whoever, if anybody ever gets a 40 bomb in grand finals, I'll say this right now. If anyone ever gets a 40 bomb in grand finals, I will send you a free Game Arena hoodie. Courtesy of me. You can tell me your shirt size. I will give that to you, signed and delivered. If you don't want me to sign it, that's fine. That probably devalues the hoodie.
Right.
But that is how confident I am that no one gets a 40 bomb in grand finals. But if anyone's going to prove me wrong, it's Restored Rambo.
I will say JMO got 39 that one time.
So true. So true.
But only because there were like 38 rounds in the whole match.
Watch, Restored Rambo's going to try so hard now.
Yeah.
He was already sweating, and now he is grinding through these kills. Goodness gracious, Restored Rambo making the opposition look foolish. Takes down 2, Anti takes down 3. Lycus Empire get themselves the lead.
Oh no, make it stop the humanity.
Oh my goodness, and you thought you could stop Jet, you thought you could nerf the op and she'd go away, but Jet's back, baby. 27-11, look at that.
Right here.
And there you go, proving my point that last round save had a hard time on the attacker side. They've only won 1 round out of the 5 of this attacker half. This time they have 4 ultimates available. Pushing up a little bit strong this time. Ping Fu taking a little damage. A little zoning ult here. Probably not going to do as much as they wanted it to do. But Elay.
Oh goodness.
Cypher v Cypher. What was that flick, Elay?
That was pure reactions from Elay. Getting the flick there onto the rival. Cypher does eventually pay for it, but last round save still maintain the lead here in this round, trying to get themselves back on equal footing with Lycus Empire. Colonel caught with the ult in hand. This may be the opportunity last round save needed, but Ping Fu lurking through the tube. Oh, what's he gonna find? He's gonna find the back of Apotheon. Can he find more? No. Sake takes him down. Now of 1v1. Less than 45 seconds remaining. Spike is not in hand, and Restored Rambo right around the corner, but it's Sake! Sake says, I'm coming alive. I'm taking the lead. Last round save. Tie it right back up.
That was insane. Sake doing the best he can to be able to take down Restored Rambo, denying the 30 bomb so far. Oh.
Whoa.
You just said the 40 bomb thing, you know,
Yeah.
no one's going to do it, but it's looking pretty close. If we have a couple of overtimes, we might see it from
I'd love to
Restored
see
Rambo.
it. I'd love to see it. Break history, break the records. See what they can do.
Nice and slow, Restored Rambo with this operator has proven time and time again that he knows what he's doing with this gun in hand. Oh, perfect. Sends out the breach flash, putting him off the site there.
It's a big old broccoli there in the way of showers.
Yeah.
I wonder what Viper's pit smells like.
It's
Poison.
bad. Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, here comes the Hunter's Fury out from Sniper. See what he can find. Restored Rambo unable to find a snipe of their own, forced to back away here. Oh, Sniper snipes down Pingfu with the Hunter's Fury. Last round save as they get the spike down, have the numbers advantage as well. Restored Rambo desperately trying to find these op shots through the smoke. Not rewarded quite yet as last round save set themselves up to defend the spike plant.
Here we go. This is exactly what they needed. Mav in a scary position right now, gets taken out by Rep. And that's a big moment for them, but no, Apotheon is there to deny it. Anti takes out Saki somewhere else on the map, but Ile, man, the shot's going back and forth. I don't know who's going to win this round. It is a 2v2.
Oh goodness, Colonel sticking the defuse as the bullets rain in all around him. Oh, backs off but finds the kill. Has the spike up to halfway. Can he do it? Yes, he can!
Wait!
No! Oh my goodness, my heart is broken for Colonel. Colonel did everything right. He just had to do it that little bit quicker.
Oh man. Although every single member of last round save went down, still they take the round away from Lycus Empire.
Got the victory from the grave, but the victory is all that matters here in this game of immortal characters. They can always come back. I guess I shouldn't use the word immortal where that's a term for a rank in this game.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't do gold, silver, or bronze, you know, had to be had to be crazy with it. So, last round save with the lead once again, but we know how precarious these leads can be. They can slip away in the blink of an eye. They've got to hold firm here. Lycus Empire trying to get some intel on the B side, but more so have not been aggressive across the map here on this round. Sake makes them pay, gets traded out by Anti. And here comes the push. Sniper furthers the advantage for last round save. Pingfu lurking right around the corner. Finds a big dink onto Apotheon. Almost finds two, but Sniper wins out through the wall, leaving just Rep and Restored Rambo remaining. But goodness gracious, these two are so dangerous. I wouldn't put it past them to clutch this out, as the health bars are looking rather dangerous for last round save. Oh, and they run right into the clutches of Restored Rambo!
Oh no!
The shock dart
30 seconds left.
takes down Restored Rambo with the help of a Spectre, bringing us into the most precarious of 1v1s, but Rep has such a big health advantage over Sniper, the intel as well. Rep knows exactly where he's at, and he's running all the way across the map.
Oh my goodness.
12 seconds remain. Once again, Sniper
left.
getting revealed here. Oh, he's not going to have time to win this one out. He's got to go for the kill. Rep plays the time here. Oh,
wait.
He thought it might be a fake.
Goodness.
He thought it was a fake. So now he's got to clutch this out as the spike is down. Just needs to find one shot onto Sniper. Sniper tries to position himself, but Rhett finds the shot in the end. Lycus Empire tie it up once more.
My brows, my hands instantaneously started sweating in that moment. That was crazy. I thought he had it, but alas, Rep was there to win it out for Lycus Empire, tying it up again 10-10. And now Restored Rambo hits the 30 mark.
Yeah, 10 away from getting that nice comfy hoodie that I promised. It's very nice. I have one myself. I wear it all the time.
It is very nice, actually.
It's very sleek, very modern.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, last round save here. They keep getting an edge, and then they let it slip away. Lycus Empire, undeterred by any of the scorelines we've seen thus far. They've been in a deficit here. They've been down 5-3. They've been down 7-4, and still they come back. Certainly proving they are confident on this defending side now. So we'll see. Hopefully get everyone's keyboards plugged back in.
Yeah.
Maybe finish that Windows update.
Wouldn't that be insane? A Windows update in the middle of a grand finals match.
So there was actually, this was a kind of a big story maybe like 2 years ago, maybe longer, but there was like, there were firefighters, I believe, working against wildfires, and they had computers that they used to like locate firefighters and stuff, and in the middle of like one of the big like wildfires, they had a Windows 10 update. And so they like sued Windows because they're like, we could have died. So Windows update, know your time and place, come on. So Lycus Empire, knowing their time and place, is right now here in grand finals.
My camera is destroyed.
3 rounds away from closing out game 1. The same margin that last round save is away. Restored Rambo's so aggressive with these knives, trying to find anybody sleeping. Oh, seconds away from catching Eli. But it will be Rep who catches Eli, gets that kill. Now last round save are starting to get herded into this corner of the map here. They're going to have to break their way out. There comes the orbital, will not find anyone. Viper's wall goes up as well. Oh, that shock dart does connect, but Restored Rambo connects as well before going down to Sniper. So still a 4v3 for the defending side. And that's going to force the attackers on over through this teleport. Will force the defenders here to rotate, but they are more than ready to greet them as the execute comes down onto A site. Here comes the Hunter's Fury from Sniper. Finds 1 shot. Can he find 2? No.
Brings Ping Fu so low. What is going on? Back and forth.
30 seconds left.
Oh, getting caught out with some utility in hands. Sake trying to get something done here. Is he going to be able to pull it off? I don't know. 7 HP.
Mav doing what they can. Finds a big kill, and Sake gets a big flick, and that may help Mav clutch this out. Less than 10 seconds remaining. He will be able to get the spike plant down, but Rep knows. Oh no, Rep doesn't know where he's at. Mav perfectly concealed there from that camera angle. So Rep, without the intel, has to do it blind, gets it done, wraps up the triple kill, and Lycus Empire get themselves a lead once more. They are 2 rounds away from finding game 1 here in grand finals.
That's the second time Rep has done that now. Absolutely clutched it. Clutched it.
I mean, the clutch factor from so many of these guys is absolutely insane. I mean, we've already talked about Restored Rambo. You just mentioned Rep, but also Apotheon clutching it out there previously on the defending side. Really, really exciting stuff. And so you just can't count out any of these players at any given time, even when they are on the ecos, as we see last round save now, not on the most confident of buys, but you just can't count this round against them. Lycus Empire need to be in tip-top shape. They want to move on to game point here in this match.
They have a lot to do, that's for sure. Restored Rambo might get a big pick onto Apotheon. Oh my goodness, but no!
Apotheon says, get a pick on me, I get a pick on you. Gets the headshot onto Restored Rambo. So Lycus Empire, they've got the firepower advantage, but they don't have the numbers. That may help last round save out on this A execute, but there are still 3 fully armed defenders in their way. Let's see what they can make of this.
Oh my gosh.
Rep takes so much damage. What's going on? Mav with a big double kill there. Leaves just Ping Fu remaining for the defenders. And what was around, I said you can't count them out. They've only got pistols. They've only got SMGs. But what have they got? They've got the spike planted in a 5v1.
Oh no, but right around the corner is Ping Fu.
He doesn't have the guts.
You don't have the guts.
I mean, me? No, definitely not. And Eli says, maybe you got too much guts, takes down Ping Fu. And so, last round save once again tie us back up for what is the umpteenth time here in this grand finals. This is just game one.
That was a flawless save round. A flawless save round. That is exactly what you need.
That's gross.
My heart rate's up, you know. I'm kind of feeling it in the chest here.
You should see a doctor.
Yeah.
No, I've personally verified that Choice has perfect health. He is a fine human specimen, but...
What if I just pass out right now?
I mean, that's good content, so go right ahead. So, Lycus Empire now find themselves on the eco and in danger of giving away game point to last round save. They had the perfect opportunity to close this one out, and it has been snatched away by the attackers. Let's see if they can find some revenge here. Restored Rambo tries to find a kill, but gets taken out by Sniper. That opens the door wide open for last round save as Sniper finds one more. Now, Lycus Empire, they are withering away here. They're both in position here. Rep trying to find the shot, finds a big shot, and Anti gets the spray down. 2v2 now for Lycus Empire. In a round they had no business winning. They are on equal footing, but Sniper takes down Rep, gets the triple kill. Apotheon hunting now. Can he find him? Anti, though, finds Sniper first.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Apotheon with the Sheriff shoots Anti in the head. Last round save on game point. They should save this round.
Yeah, sure, why not? My goodness. Uh-huh.
The party bus is coming, and everybody's jumping. Last round save, they have certainly delivered a firecracker of a game one round away from closing it out. Lycus Empire, this is their last chance here to save this game. Send this one into overtime. Restored Rambo only has a Sheriff to his name. Full armor. Let's see what he can make happen with it as last round save. Send 4 members over towards A. Can Restored Rambo capitalize? Yes. Finds the headshot onto Sake. Now Sniper gets shot in the face. Restored Rambo picks up the 2K. And last round save starting to slip away from this victory. Restored Rambo now gets the ult in hand. Ooh, so close to finding that headshot. Misses narrowly.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
Mav wins out there. A rare miss from Restored Rambo may give last round save an avenue back into this one, but Rep shuts it right back down, takes down Mav. I have a feeling this one's going into OT.
The spike.
Less than 35 seconds remaining now for the attackers. They've got to make
30
the play
seconds
now.
left.
They've got to find some kills, but Rep is set up so perfectly here. You couldn't write this one any better, and it's going to give him all the information, but it won't give him the damage. Ping Fu able to follow up, but Apotheon takes him down now in a 1v2, and no defenders in position to
10
stop
seconds
this
left.
plant. Apotheon will be able to get the spike down, but here comes the retake. Here comes the showstopper. Apotheon gets one, can't find 2. Anti clutches it out. Lycus Empire, send us into OT.
Oh my goodness. See, if he was able to get that instant kill onto the Rays, he probably would have been able to transfer and win it all.
Overtime.
But no. This is crazy.
I mean, yeah, you definitely called this, I think, like 5 rounds in that this was going to OT.
Yeah.
So definitely shout out there. Good call, good call.
Thank you, thank
there
you.
is just nothing to separate these teams by. They're both so explosive that, I mean, even in the thrifties, even in the, you know, number disadvantages, you can't count either of these teams out. And both of these teams putting everything on the line here in grand finals, looking for the VSS title, looking for the Lions' share of the $1,000 up for grabs here every Sunday. See who can leave their mark on VSS history. Last round save, want it to be them. Map wastes no time taking down Ping Fu. Sniper will get the intel here onto Restored Rambo. Lycus Empire, their job is already so tough here on the attacking side for the first round of OT. Oh goodness, Colonel gets one, gets two, gets three! Colonel kicks down the door to B-side, knocks down the members of last round save, and Lycus Empire with a free sight to their name looks set to take round one of OT.
Last round save had every reason to win that gunfight, but no, denied. And now it is a 2v4. And in a desperate attempt, will they be able to do anything? Restored Rambo takes out Ile. Sake takes out Rambo in return. Still has full health. Rep pretty much with the reticle on the head there. Sake taken out by Rep. And now Lycus Empire on game point here.
Yeah, not a
Switching
position
sides.
they have found
point.
themselves in quite yet. Last round save, were on game point, had it taken away from them, and now Lycus Empire with the privilege of being one round away here from closing out game one. Last round save on their last round here, potentially in game one. And I can guarantee they're not saving.
That is the truth. And here we go. Once again with a pretty aggressive push through mid here. I feel like last round save have been doing that quite a bit. Giving these aggressive pushes, keeping Lycus on their toes.
Revealing area.
Oh, that's going to be a huge recon dart. It's going to spot out one of them. Here comes the shock dart's not going to do anything. Oh no! Tons of damage.
Yeah, both of these teams fully aware of what's at stake here, not trying to give anything away to the other. We'll see how this comes to fruition.
Smoke's down.
There comes the climax. Here comes the execute from last round save. Or the fake execute, I should say, trying to pull the attention of the defenders away. But it doesn't quite work.
30
They're still
seconds
all in
left.
position,
Oh,
and
no.
Restored Rambo more than ready for this one. Finds the kill onto Ile. Forced to back away, won't find any more. Last round save, still committing to this A site, and it may be their undoing. Sake goes down, Mab goes down, Sniper goes down, Apotheon, the only one remaining, and it was not meant to be. Lycus Empire snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in overtime. Game one to Lycus Empire. GG.
Oh my goodness. We didn't see the 40 bomb, so that's a thing. But still, an incredible
I still get to keep
game.
my sweater.
Yeah, an incredible game from these teams. I can't believe what I just watched. That was
Yeah, it
insane.
doesn't get more intense than that for sure. We are going to give these guys a quick few minutes, collect their breath, wipe the sweat off their brow, and we will be right back with game two of the grand finals, moving on into Ascent. Stick around. You definitely don't want to miss it.
Prove yourself in this 1v1 League of Legends tournament. Learn more on redbull.com/soloq.
Over your skin you can see it beat, intoxicating your energy. First time in so long you felt the heat, evaporating your bindings. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight. Darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the. I know the sadness that cripples you. It comes in waves and out of the blue. But there are days you feel freedom too. Bask in the glorious lightning. Move like the sunlight. Darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight. Darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the. Move like the, move like the. Move like the, move like the. Radiate, radiate, radiate. Gravitate, gravitate, gravitate. Innovate, innovate, innovate. Move like the sunlight. Find your way into.
Prove yourself in this 1v1 League of Legends tournament. Learn more on redbull.com/soloq.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back. We are just about to jump into Game 2 of the Grand Finals of this week's Valorant Sunday Showdown. We had an epic, really sweat on the brow, crazy game last time, and we are just about to jump into Ascent for the second map.
Yeah, that one really went the distance. We saw 26 rounds of back and forth action. Neither team able to find an edge in game one on Bind, and eventually saw Lycus Empire take the dub 14-12 over Last Round Save. Last Round Save was within inches there of taking game one, found themselves onto game point, but were unfortunately unable to close out that game. And so we'll see if Last Round Save will be able to find that revenge there in game two, or if Lycus Empire close this one out for a 2-0. We will be headed on over to Ascent for the second time here today, and it will be Lycus Empire starting out on attack as they had done previously, and as they will do for this game, and if we have game three, the next as well. So we'll see how that shapes up for them. Certainly didn't work out for them last time. They ended up falling behind there in the first half on attack, but they certainly brought it back in the second half in a big way. Restored Rambo, almost making me buy him a hoodie. Almost got the 40 bomb, absolutely popped off in game one. We'll see if they can carry that momentum through.
Yeah, absolutely. Have we seen either of these teams on this map? Did we see Restored Rambo's team on this map? No, I don't think so. I think it was Bind that we saw them.
I think we've only seen them on Bind here today. So it'll be interesting to see how they adapt. But what will also be interesting is seeing if Last Round Save, how they handle agent selection here for game two. They came in with a rather unorthodox selection there in game one, but certainly, I mean, came as close as you can come to paying off of them. Sake on that Viper on Bind, a really interesting pickup, and carrying it over to Ascent as well, showing that this agent is not just limited to her normal home of Split. She can go anywhere. She's a traveler. Meanwhile, on the side of Lycus Empire, a big mix-up in the roster. Rep dropping the Cypher for the Killjoy. Restored Rambo dropping the Jet for the Reyna. We'll see how that pans out for them as we get started here with the pistol round.
Huge kills so far for Last Round Save. That's 2 members down with a ton of damage onto Sova.
Cage triggered.
So Lycus Empire very quickly, very swiftly find themselves here in a disadvantage, but it won't stop them from getting the spike down here. Ooh, Sake able to dance away from the shock dart, dodges the second as well. So Last Round Save starting to pinch their way in, but Lycus Empire surge forward with aggression, trying to punish them, but Pink Fu ends up being the one who's punished. Rep finds one before going down, but all the members of the Lycus Empire have fallen. Last Round Save pick up the first round win.
My goodness. With 3 members left alive, that is a good round. They've been doing a fantastic job on the defender side, you know, just like last match. And yeah, this Viper pick is very interesting. You'd love to see it. So here we go. Sake setting up the utility so far, trying to get this one-way smoke rolling, it looks like. And I don't know. Okay, he's waiting for the... Perfect.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
So he will get caught out by the double Lear here. So won't be able to find the kill. Will be Mav. Picks up the first one here in round 2. Lycus Empire wasting no time getting out onto the B site here.
That was such an aggressive push from Last Round Save in mid to go through Garage, like absolutely demolish them from behind.
Oh goodness. They are so close to finding some big sprays, but Eli gets the kill regardless, gets the double before going down, and the kills roll in faster than I can speak. Last Round Save wastes no time making this 2-0.
Oh my gosh, with 4 members left alive this time, But now, Lycus Empire are probably going to have those... Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Those
yeah,
are
they force
sheriffs.
spot. They force spot last round.
True.
They had stingers, they had sheriffs, and they had armor. And that does not bode well for a good round 3 if you're dropping those early rounds. But as we've said before, we've said it more than once, can't count out either of these teams,
Right.
even on the Thrifty, even on the Eco.
Yeah.
Lycus Empire is still with that element of danger, that element of surprise. See what they can do here with this disadvantage. Last round save again, so aggressive on the attack, and Anti punishes them, gets the double kill before going down. Still though a 3v3, but comes a 3v2, 3v1. Apotheon picks up the double. Colonel tries to do so himself, gets taken out by Eli. And my goodness, it was bloody, but last round save have the lead.
3 really quick rounds for last round save. That was intense. But now we're seeing full buys on the side of Lycus Empire, and this is where you gotta sweat just a little bit. If you're out there viewing this in the chat right now, this is where it gets a little spicy. We've got full buys pretty much on both sides. Still 2 Spectres on the side of last round save, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, very much a do or die round here for Lycus Empire. This is where they need to take control of this game, or they risk letting it slip away for longer than they certainly would prefer. This last round save have the momentum, but Lycus Empire have this execute out onto a site that won't be contested by the defenders, so they will be able to get the spike down. And Restored Rambo is in such a good position, but he immediately gets taken down by Sake. Sake running away with this one. Will get taken out by Rep, but that leaves Lycus Empire a rather exposed position. And Apotheon takes full advantage, picks up the double headshot for the double kill. Pink Fu trying to stay alive, but burns down. And last round save make this one 4 in a row.
Man, they're looking real good on this Ascent map. I don't know if that's exactly what they were hoping for, but I mean, Lycus Empire, this is looking a little difficult at the moment, but we will see how they can come back from this. It's going to be another light buy for them, possibly. Okay, I saw a Guardian for a split second there.
That's a meme.
Yeah.
Even more so than the Bucky, which is almost unfathomable, but the Bucky showing its relevance, showing its usefulness here in this week. So many Buckies. I would definitely love to see a stat at the end of the day, total Bucky's bot. We'll definitely have to keep an eye on that one, as Mav kept an eye on Restored Rambo, sniped him down through the mid with the Vandal. That leaves Lycus Empire with a bad taste in their mouth, trying to find an edge here in this 5th round.
This is going to be a big round for Lycus Empire. If they could do something pretty insane, at least take out 2 or 3 members of last round save, that's going to be so huge. They have been having a hard time. Oh my goodness, especially with Apotheon going insane right now. Trying to get this last member Rep, just trying to take someone with him, and he does. He gets Mav.
And then burns alive for his trouble. My goodness, last round save, putting on a show here in game 2. And this game, looking at my watch, this game just started, and already Lycus Empire risk letting this one slip away from their grasp. They're down 5 rounds in the first 5 rounds of the game. The silver lining being they've got 4 ultimates available. Try to get one on the board.
No BM here, but Restored Rambo 0-5 at the moment.
He's run out of juice. He's run out of fuel. They need to gas him back up. Whatever kind of robotic energy he needs, give him the batteries, give him the solar cells, whatever. Restored Rambo struggling to find a foothold here in this one, but Anti gets his team off to a big start with that double kill. Lycus Empire with a great opportunity to get themselves on the board off the back of this lockdown. Restored Rambo gets 1, gets 2. Heard you talking all that smack.
Yes, he
Picks
did.
up the double kill, leaving just Apotheon remaining. Apotheon with a hero's task before him. Besides, I will live to fight another day. Just now looking for the exit frags, and Lycus Empire get themselves on the board here. Last round save stormed out in front. Lycus Empire pulling them back now.
You know, although I did say what I said, and he may have just like cosmically heard me. We are all better for it because we are seeing some great pickups from Restored Rambo, but no, Rep is going to take it away with the last kill onto Apotheon. They got to get away from this because
I was just gonna say they're about to eat a full explosion to the face, but they live to fight another day. They survive the dark matter of the spike. So Lycus Empire put a stop to the bleeding for now. Have full rifles, have full armor, but so do their rivals.
That is a lot of ultimates. This might be a huge round. Or it might be kind of an ultimates econ round just so we can get the 5. Who knows?
Apotheon wastes no time giving an answer to that question. Rushes forward with a reckless abandon here with the run it back. Ooh, but he can't convert the kill onto Rep. Sniper, though, will follow up, but Restored Rambo quickly gets revenge onto Sake.
Oh, perfect.
Elay, so sneaky, but Restored Rambo once again snatching the advantage away from last round save. Sniper trying to bring it back. Takes down Ping Fu, and we very quickly and bloodily find ourselves into a 3v2.
My goodness. Oh, he's gonna burn the ult on this one. He's gonna try and get these last members of last round save. He's gonna probably get a little aggressive here, but not around the smoke. Pushing through smoke is pretty scary, not gonna lie.
Wow! Colonel gets caught with his robo arm out, but Restored Rambo still trying to save the day. Takes down the rival Reyna. Still has 2 members to work through and time working against him. But Mav, maybe misplays here. I don't know why you peeked that. He doesn't have the spike. He doesn't. What? Restored Rambo with the ace. There was no business giving him that round, and still he snatches it away. Lycus Empire make it 2 in a row off the back of a Restored Rambo ace.
Man, he's feeling restored right now because I literally called him out 0-5, and in 2 rounds he gets up to 7-5. Disgusting.
Wow. Just goes to show what the difference of a full buy can make for a player like Restored Rambo. Gets the ult in his hands, gets the Vandal in his hands, has a full stack of armor. And that gives Lycus Empire their 2nd round here in this match. Still some more work to do, but definitely showing some really impressive signs of light. Restored Rambo will get traded out there for Mav. This is the kind of scrappiness Lycus Empire need to bring into this game. They need to bring the uncertainty towards the defense of last round save. And that's going to be a great start, catching Elay with the rolling thunder there. Anti trying to find one more, but it's Ping Fu gets the kill into Apotheon. And last round save find their defense in tatters. Lycus Empire set to make it 3 in a row.
No. This may be a save round, but it looks like Sake might actually be pushing into this.
Do you feel lucky, punk? I don't even think that's actually the line from the movie. It's something completely different. Sake catches Rep with his back turn, takes him down. So rewarded with the exit frag there, but it will be Lycus Empire rewarding themselves with this 3rd round in a row. And this game that last round save looked in danger of running away with is now right back to where we started, nearly on even footing.
An absolute banger of a match so far. Last round save up 5-3, but quickly Lycus Empire are showing that they want it just as bad as last round save. Yeah,
I started to wonder if Lycus Empire, after sending all of their effort, all of their energy towards that Game 1 win if it had been too much for them to maintain, but the answer certainly becoming apparent that these guys thrive under pressure. They're ramping up the pressure here on last round save. Sake, though, comes alive, gets one before getting traded out by Colonel, so that will allow Lycus Empire to get this plant down. The defenders of last round save have 3 ults in hand, ready to start this retake. Here comes the Empress pop from last round save, but here comes Honor's Fury from Pink Fu, finds one. Will he find 2? No. Misses the first 2 shots, but that is damage. That is intel. Apotheon trying to find what he can, and the time starting to work against his team, but that doesn't matter.
Wow.
Apotheon gets 1, but Colonel gets 2. Colonel now on the double kill. Can he find more? Eli takes him down, says no more for you. Sniper takes down Rep. Pink Fu doing what they can to stay alive. The time working against the defenders. I don't think they have it. Do they have it?
I don't know.
Oh, 0.64 of a second.
My heart jumped up into my throat listening to that.
I went back and forth on whether or not I thought he had it like 8 times within like 1 second. I was like, oh no, he's got it. Oh no, I don't think he does. No, he's got it. Oh, does he have it? And my goodness, did he have it, if only by the slimmest of margins. Last round save put an end to the tomfoolery of Lycus Empire. Once again, re-extending their lead here in the first half. Sake immediately opens up with the Viper's Pit, foils any A-side plans Lycus Empire may have had for now.
Man, I love these early Viper's Pits from Sake, doing a fantastic job using that utility. Oh my goodness, Apotheon! No! No! He whiffs like 6 shots and then gets, oh no. Gets
Tragic.
Headshot from the side by Rep.
Can I get a Sag in chat?
I'm Sag.
Sake still lurking in his stink, but Lycus Empire still lurking around the map, trying to find their way into this A side, but I feel they may pull off here and head on over to B. Last round save awfully spread out across the map here. Less than 45 seconds remaining. Mav in danger of running into a lot of attackers. Oh, that's not the way you want to be looking, Mav! Oh no, the tension is too much. I can't handle it. They are inches away from destruction. Mav opens up, gets 1. What can he find? Oh, only 1 for now as Pink Fu gets the trade. The time certainly working against Lycus Empire, trying to work their way onto site, but Sniper right there to greet them. Less than 15 seconds remain. Sniper clutches it out. Sniper gets the triple kill and last round save. Secure their lead here in the first half, up 7-3.
That was such an aggressive rotation by Sniper. I mean, if it were me, I probably would have ran back to the boathouse, but no. Sniper goes all the way to the opposite side and just gets the perfect flank. That was so good.
A wise play indeed coming out from Sniper. Not going to be outdone by a restored Rambo on the other side. Last round save certainly coming alive, certainly coming online here in game 2. Lycus Empire capable of amazing things. Let's see what they can do. Sake once again finds the kill under restored. Rambo finds 2 as well before going down to Colonel. And so last round save able to respond in a big way here to this B push. Pink Fu keeping his team's hopes alive, and Anti follows up. Pink Fu gets the double kill, and what should have been a near sure win for last round save all falls apart off the back of some brilliant plays from Anti and Pink Fu.
Last round in the half.
Well.
Goodness.
Yeah.
What a fast-paced first half.
Man, I love this. I'm having so much fun. This has been a stacked VSS in itself. Some of the teams that have been playing tonight have just been absolutely insane. Giving us a show, that's for sure. Showing off how much they want it, and I love it. Wow, Eli with the operator as well. This is new.
Oh, wow. change of pace here for Elay.
But the Vipers denied the op shot.
Yeah, interesting decision there. I'm almost certain there's reasoning behind why this was set up the way it was. And that's why, because Elay is a freaking nutter. Gets the snipe onto Restored Rambo. Escapes by the skin of his teeth as well. Last round save, get that all-important opening kill here. Let's see if they can keep that momentum moving forward here. Last round of the first half, Lycus Empire stacked up on this catwalk. Here comes the response from Apotheon. Pushes forward with the run it back. Sends out the fireball for good measure. Here comes Apotheon!
Oh
my goodness, what an excellent play from the defenders. Ping Fu gets one before going down. Last round save, making it 8-4 here in the first half, headed into the second.
Oh my goodness. Lycus Empire's got a lot of work to do here, but now they are on the defender side. They have a couple of really good agents to be able to handle that in Rep, Ping Fu, and Colonel. With Restored Rambo and Anti, you know, at the top there, that could be, you know, the anchor that they need, those two members, to really pull this second half away, but I don't know. Last round save just looks so buff right now.
Yeah, lots of momentum under the feet of last round save. Lycus Empire have shown they're capable of overcoming pretty much anything. Still, this is a lot of work for anyone to handle. See what they can make of it here in this pistol round. Last round save establishing the mid control, and they are rewarded quickly, able to get the shots down onto Anti. Now, last round save with their free choice of sights, pushing on forward through the Viper's wall. They will be marked vulnerable here as they push forward, but it will fade away just in time as they start to run into the members here of Lycus Empire. Rep has his turret taken out. And this angle pays off for Rep before getting traded out, but Ping Fu right there to back him up. The trades coming in fast and furious. Now just Restored Rambo remaining. More Lycus Empire. That's going to take a lot of bullets.
Restored Rambo's done it before in crazier situations in this grand finals, so this could work. Oh my goodness.
An excellent leer onto Elay, gives the overheal over to Restored Rambo, now with 150 HP to work through. And this is such a tough position, but it doesn't matter! Sake is too good! Gets the triple kill, gets the headshot onto the empowered Restored Rambo, and last round save, pedal to the metal, up 9-4, now in the second half, game 2.
I'm ready for a round of sake after this, that's for sure.
We're all gonna need a round of sake after this one. We simply can't wrap our heads around it. Last round save, they have come back from the depths here to get themselves this big lead into game 2, having dropped game 1 in the most close of fashions. Hasn't deterred them here. Restored Rambo trying to make this play now, trying to put a stop to this momentum.
Oh, but the curveball might come out. Oh, but it misses. Oh, no.
Big shot onto Sniper from Restored Rambo, but Sake gets the trade kill onto Colonel. Still a 4v4 now. Last round save with the firepower advantage, but they are rather spread out.
I don't know what happens here.
Lycus Empire could divide the attackers here through mid if last round save aren't careful. But it looks like last round save will be able to regroup before that happens. Lycus Empire actually pulling their members over to A site before they realize the push is onto B. It's just Anti there to try and stop them. He's only got 2 big bullets in the shorty. Narrowly dodges the poison there. Oh, and gets shot in the back by his fellow Omen. Apotheon follows up with a kill onto Rep, leaving just 2 members remaining for Lycus Empire. Not able to find the shots. Last round save, get onto double digits just that quickly.
Oh my goodness. Last round save are absolutely running away with this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is insane.
No other way to put it, especially with how scrappy the previous match was. I mean, no one even got close to getting a lead of this magnitude in game 1.
Yeah.
So last round save showing impressive fortitude here to not be, you know, not lose confidence there after having dropped that first game. Now, see if they can maintain. They just got to get 3 more rounds to send this into the final game of the series onto Haven. See if Lycus Empire can try and stay alive now on the attacking side. Got to mix up the pace. They've got to confuse this defense if they want to weigh in. We'll see how it works out for them. Here comes the execute onto A site for last round save. It will be a 2-pronged push from Gardens and Long as well. The defense of Lycus Empire rather scattered here, but Pantheon able to take advantage, gets a double kill before going down to restored Rambo. Spike does go down for last round save. Mav finds the kill before getting traded out. 3v2.
We just don't know what's gonna happen yet. Viper's Pit on the site right now, absolutely denying Lycus Empire any sort of vision, any sort of push. This is going to be a really tough moment for Lycus Empire. I don't even know if they push this at the moment.
It's such a tough decision. You don't want to save when the score margin is so tough, but there's simply no way in for the defenders. This is a round that last round save have done more than secure. They've locked it down. So Lycus Empire forced to back away. They will get a consolation kill. Oh, and maybe too, as Sniper commits a bit of a snafu there, dies to the bomb, and that gives Lycus Empire a little bit of a silver lining, but goodness gracious, the news is grim for Lycus Empire here in game 2.
It's looking so, it's so weird. I just don't know what's going on. Like, last round save have definitely activated themselves. This is a pick. This is a map pick that they feel very comfortable on, that's for sure.
Yep.
Especially, once again, with the Viper pick. I think Viper's utility is just throwing off Lycus from any sort of good push.
Yeah. Wow, big trade there in mid. Sniper gets the revenge kill onto restored Rambo, and Apotheon able to open up the A site with that kill onto Anti. So now only 3 members of Lycus Empire remaining to try and stop last round save from moving on to game point here. Spike will go down for last round save. All of their health bars so full, except for Sniper, but does have a fair amount of healing in the form of the Reyna utility. Lycus Empire just can't find any way in.
Oh, no.
Oh, Ping Fu with a big headshot onto Sake. Will it be enough? He's the last member standing. No, it won't. Last round save wastes no time bringing this one on to game point. They look set to tie up the series and send this one into game 3.
Man, they're definitely doing some absolute insane work. Ping Fu now with the operator in hand. Restored Rambo with the full armor. This is a really tough full buy. I mean, they're really... This whole round, or this whole match, hangs on these next few rounds.
Yeah, I mean, if there was ever a do or die time, this is it. Lycus Empire have to mount a 8-0 comeback here. Send this one into OT for the 2nd time in a row. Restored Rambo doing what he can, but will drop to Mav. Ping Fu trying to put a stop to this push. Colonel can't get the spray down. Apotheon wins out there with the flick, with the spray. So only 2 members of Lycus Empire make it 1.
Wow. Last
round save in commanding fashion, taking game 2 here of the grand finals. And goodness gracious, you'd have a hard time believing these were the same teams we saw in game 1.
Yeah, absolutely. I really accredit it to the Viper pick from Sake.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It seems like, it seems like Lycus Empire are a bit confused moving around the Viper's Pit, moving around the gas wall. They just don't know how to execute around that. And when the Viper's Pit goes down on that spike plant, I mean, you saw it. They were like, Well, I guess that's the round, even though it was practically game point at that point. So the strategy really coming alive for last round save. We are going to move on to game 3 here. We will take a quick 2-minute break, give these guys one more break before we move into the final game here of VSS Week 27. Definitely stick around. You're going to want to see how this one ends.
Prove yourself in this 1v1 League of Legends tournament. Learn more on redbull.com/soloq.
Remember how you held me thin? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out?
Prove yourself in this 1v1 League of Legends tournament. Learn more on redbull.com/soloq.
Welcome back, everybody. Game 3 is around the corner. I am Choice Plays, joined by Dilly G. We are just about to jump into one of the most hype grand finals in VSS history between Lycus Empire and Last Round Save. My goodness, this last map is going to be on Haven, and this is going to be a scary one, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, goodness gracious, Lycus Empire took it down to the wire, winning that game 1, 14-12, and Last Round Save struck right back in the biggest of fashions, taking a 13-4 victory on Ascent. So now Lycus Empire, after grinding out that game 1 victory off of a huge 30-plus kill performance from Restored Rambo, have largely been silenced in that game 2. They're going to have to mount yet another big performance here to stop Last Round Save, closing this series out.
Yeah, absolutely. And tell us in the chat who you think is going to win out in Game 3. Let us know in the chat with those beautiful copy pastas. We love you guys. Thank you guys for being in the chat for so long. For this Game 3 of this Grand Finals, we're excited to jump into it. And I wonder what our picks are going to be. I don't think we see Viper on this one.
We'll see how dedicated Saki is to that pick. That certainly is a big question mark. I think a big question mark as well, looking at the agent selection here, is Restored Rambo. Started out on the Jet there in game 1. As I said previously, had an absolute monstrous performance. Switched on over to the Reyna for game 2 and was practically silent for the entirety of that game. I think limited to maybe 10 or 11 kills there. So Restored Rambo, certainly a lot of pressure weighing on his shoulders, needing to bring back another game 1-esque performance here for his team here in game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we see him go back onto the Jet for this one for sure. And we'll probably see, we'll probably see the Jet up come out, and we'll see some insane picks coming out from a Restored Rambo in this game 3 on Haven for sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see. I'm just kind of racking my brain here. I think the biggest variable you touched on previously is Sake. Is Sake ready to bring this Viper into Haven? We saw it on Bind, we saw it on Ascent, and now this is the third map practically. And I think the reason it's still a big question mark, even if Sake has grinded out a ton of Viper, is it not only takes skill with a character, but it takes the setups, it takes the executes. And not only does it, you have to know where these placements are going, for the wall and things like that, but the team needs to be aware. If the team isn't ready to play around that kit, it's almost entirely gone to waste.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going to call it now. He switches over to the Killjoy. I'm just saying it.
Let's see.
Oh, no, he's stuck with it.
Wow, Sake. As I said before, ever the innovator, doing things no one dares to do and does them well. Sake picks up the Viper for the umpteenth game in a row. Let's see if he's rewarded. Oh, goodness, here comes a big push from Lycus Empire. Sake in position to try and greet them, dancing around the bullets for now. Takes a bit of damage, but escapes with his life. Restored Rambo charging forward here on this push. Last round save with a big flank, but it's gonna be ring around the rosy, looks like. I thought Lycus Empire might make their way all the way through the backside, but they're all set up on this defender's side of the map.
Whoa.
Apotheon and Eli, though, take down too quickly. Rep finds a bit of revenge.
Whoa.
Sake, though, turns up the pressure before going down to ante. The attackers finding themselves in this 2v3. Oh, goodness, and they're completely smoked out. Rep gets taken out by Apotheon, and Apotheon surges forward, picks up the 3-piece, and last round save carry their momentum in from game 2 into round 1.
Okay, how many Red Bulls have you guys drank since game 1? Because my goodness, you guys have really activated yourselves and are really hitting some insane shots. My goodness, what is going down?
I'm just imagining Apotheon like doing push-ups before the game, like getting hype, man. Gotta pick up this triple kill. Apotheon looking super buff. That guy definitely works out. Last round save, pick up the first round. Now they want to continue their trend here of making the most off these first round victories. Oh, Mav, ever the sneaky boy, gets rewarded for it. Can he find more?
Oh,
yes,
my
he
goodness!
can! Finding massive amounts of damage onto Lycus Empire, and the hopes for them may be dashed before the round even gets going.
And I think this was another force buy. Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Lycus Empire have done this 3 games in a row now where they drop that first round and waste no time force buying in the second round. It worked out for them game 2. Practically, got them that first round guaranteed in game 1, excuse me. Worked out for them in game 1.
Ooh.
Will it work out in game 3? Ping Fu evens this up to a 3v3 here, but this is so dangerous for them as they rush their way out onto B site. Sake is ready to greet them. He's got Elay in tow, and Elay with a cool, calm, collected double kill. Last round save, make it 2 in a row, and Lycus Empire once again punished for that force buy.
My goodness. I mean, game 1, it looked like the starships were coming in. The Death Star was getting warmed up from Lycus Empire. We saw the stormtroopers marching in, but no! Last round save, living up to their name, doing an absolute bang-up job here in game 2 and game 3. Well, technically game 1 too.
Yeah.
They took it to overtime.
I mean, they've played about as well as you can expect them. Really, last round save haven't slowed down a bit. It all lays on Lycus Empire and how they're going to respond. Restored Rambo makes his way onto the B site with the team at his back, finds a big shot onto Apotheon, giving Lycus Empire the advantage here, but Sniper finding the revenge, finds the overheal as well. Mav trades out for Rep, for Rep, and Sake and Elay finding their footing onto the site. Sake with the classic takes down Restored Rambo, and Lycus Empire able to find a couple kills, but not much more.
I could see Cypher saying, wait, don't defuse. I need my tripwires. Don't defuse.
I need that.
My goodness, and there it is. Last round save, 3-0 to start us off with a ridiculous starting to this game 3. It looks like they really want it, and they're taking it all the way. My goodness.
Yeah, last round save, not only are they showing they have the frag potential, they have the team coordination, but my goodness, they've got the stamina. These guys have not let up one bit here in any game of this Grand Finals. They are relentless. Lycus Empire struggling to keep up here. See if they can mount a response. Oh, Restored Rambo, so aggressive. Goodness gracious, Restored Rambo dancing on the razor's edge, but it will be Sake and Apotheon who win out in the end. Goodness gracious, Lycus Empire playing so dangerously and paying the ultimate price. Apotheon picks up his second triple kill of the game. And last round save, a near mirror of game 2.
I think Lycus is just running out of gas right now.
Yeah, they had, I think, everything on the line in game 1, and the tanks are empty. I would definitely love to be proven wrong, but goodness, this is not the same team we saw in game 1.
Yeah. And here we go, round 5 of game 3. It's looking like a real quick rush onto the A side here. Restored Rambo has won some insane stuff like this before.
Oh man, he forced to back away from the tripwire here. Now here comes the run it back from Apotheon in response. Restored Rambo spends a knife, takes it down. Elay though in such an advantageous position, but it may be too little too late as Restored Rambo gets the kill onto Sniper. Lycus Empire on the eco round here still may be able to find the round win here off the back of Restored Rambo's heroics.
Wow!
Oh, goodness! That's the start they needed. Now just 3 members remaining here for last round save. But one of them is Elay, one of them's Sake, one of them's Mav, and they're all finding kills here in this one. Lycus Empire struggling to hold on to their grip of this site, and it's all falling apart. Colonel, though, still with full HP, light armor in hand, and the intel and the spray.
Wow.
Lycus Empire clutch it out, get the thrifty, get themselves on the board. And that's exactly what they needed to stop last round save from running away with this one.
My God, that was a good round. Perfect thrifty. That's exactly what Lycus needed to get onto the board in a big way. Obviously, last round save still have a decent bank at the moment. But Lycus, if they can take that momentum and carry it on to these next few rounds, that's exactly what they need to take it away.
Yeah, unfortunately, no op over there for Restored Rambo. That's how we saw him really get his start going in game one. Fortunately, the economy not there for Lycus Empire just yet, so they're gonna have to be a little creative to continue to etch away at this deficit. Restored Rambo wasting no time. Gets his team onto B site and gets taken down by Elay. Gives away the intel for good measure. And now last round save in a great position here to retake. Apotheon sees you hiding, takes down Ping Fu, but Colonel finds the revenge here. He's in such an exposed position here in this mid, but it may not matter. Oh, it does matter, and it matters a whole heck of a lot. Last round save picking apart this spike defense from Lycus Empire. They dropped one. They may not drop another.
My goodness, last round save, showing off that they really want this. They are proving themselves. Fantastic players, fantastic team members, and my goodness, this, once again, this Viper's pick just throws me off as a caster. I mean, I can't imagine playing against this pick in the grand finals of the VSS, but still.
Yeah, Sake, I mean, definitely hats off to Sake, an innovator with this Viper. I've literally seen no one do this. Not even the Viper legend we did would bring Viper over onto Haven, onto Bind, onto Ascent, and Sake showing us how it's done. Mav gets the trade onto Restored Rambo, but Anti gets the Wandig onto Mav. Oh, Apotheon finds one, but that's not enough to save Sake. We find ourselves in a 3v3, but one of those three is Sniper. He's got the Empress running for good measure. Last round save now. Still forced to retake, regardless of how they may have started this round. Lycus Empire get the spike down, and last round save are rather spread, so they're going to have to coordinate this push. Oh goodness, Sniper playing a dangerous game, and Anti loses out. Elay finds a big kill onto Ping Fu. Sniper goes for the double onto Rep. Last round save, making every last round count.
Yeah, that's the right call, giving the ult point on over to Apotheon. He has one more ult point to get another ultimate in this first half, and my goodness, Apotheon has come alive in these last two rounds, or in these last two games, and my goodness, here we go. We are in another round, 6-1 in the favor of last round save. Oh man, this is a good grand finals.
Yeah, just as a side note, I don't know that we've ever seen anyone more popular with Twitch stat than Apotheon.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
He is a popular guy, knows many people, and gets many kills here in the grand finals. Lycus Empire need to start building their retort here to last round save. This could go the way of game two if they're not careful.
Wow.
And they aren't careful. They rush out onto A bit haphazardly. That gives away 2 kills for the price of 1. They will still be able to get the spike down, but that's not going to stop last round save making their way forward here with this retake. Anti doing the best he can, but it's going to be Sniper finding the kill onto Colonel. Now, Lycus Empire only with one member remaining. Rep gets the damage, can't find the kill. Last round save, making this the last game here of the grand finals, making it all theirs.
And making it a fun watch, that's for sure. My goodness. Man, they look so strong these past two 2 games.
Yeah.
On Ascent, now Haven, which is, I mean, it
It's
is what it
definitely-
is.
It's really impressive because we definitely wondered if the Ascent win was more of a map pick than
Right.
you know, an actual edge. You know, if you just have a significant more amount of practice of planning on a map than the other team, of course you're going to take the win. You're going to take it in a big way. But last round save showing not only do they have the advantage on Ascent, they have the advantage here on Haven as well. Sake sending a big lesson over to Lycus Empire in the form of that opening kill. Lycus Empire got to be clever once again to try and find a round here. Try and stop the bleeding. But Sniper keeps digging away. Will get taken down by Restored Rambo. That still leaves the attackers here in a 3v4. And Spike not in hand. Sake gets the revenge onto Restored Rambo. Lycus Empire, oh man, in between a rock and a hard place.
Man, what do you do when someone, they're oh my goodness! Somebody clip that in the chat. Apotheon with the trigger discipline allows another member to walk through the smoke wall and just decimates both of them in a quick 1-2.
Yeah, goodness gracious, Apotheon kind of had a quiet game 1, but has since stormed his way into this series, absolutely popping off in the last 2 games. And my goodness, the difference shows. Last round save, once again storming away with the game. And I am at a loss for words. Lycus Empire have been completely shut down after taking game 1. They have 5 ults to their disposal. Restored Rambo has the knives out. See if they can capitalize off this opportunity, or else last round save look poised to close out this grand finals.
Scary moments here. Ooh, oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh no. I don't even know what's going on. It is a 3v3. Never mind. It is a 3v2 in the favor of Lycus Empire. This might be another round towards the Empire themselves. Sake trying to put a stop to that. But no, he gets a double through the smoke. What is going on, Sake?
The absolute read on the situation, saw the vision denial go up and said, I bet there's a reason they're putting smokes down here. I bet they're pushing through garage. And I bet my crosshair is still pointed where I left it, right at those doors. Sake just showing how dangerous he can be.
Oh, gets the third for a 3K. My goodness. Are we going to see? Yes, definitely. We're going to see that Viper's Pit probably next round. We saw him use the Viper's Pit just to hold C by himself.
Gross.
Earlier, and
it's really gross.
Yeah.
It's stinky. You can smell it.
Yeah.
It smells like sulfur.
Disgusting. I hate it.
Sake, drenched in the scent of dead enemies, gets 11 kills here in 10 rounds. So close to Apotheon. Apotheon 12, 5-1 thus far. On the other side of the scoreboard, no one even able to stay close. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sake, as I said, is the innovator, teaching us so many lessons in this grand finals. I hope you guys are taking notes, because this guy is showing you exactly what is possible in this game. You guys didn't even know it. You didn't even think about it. Sake has been putting in the work and now being rewarded here. Lycus Empire need to adapt to this new strategy here from last round save. They get themselves set up with a nice pull to B site, a nice quick take for them. Gives them this 5v5 setup with the spike down.
Now, this is a very interesting move. You keep 2 members on B, but no, now it's just 1 member because Mav is there. Restored Rambo trying to hold it from the backside is immediately taken out by Apotheon. My goodness, last round save are 2 buff right now. The chase down is rewarded by Rep, but oh my goodness, so many members going down.
Wow, last round save look almost untouchable here in this grand finals. Now up 10-1 in the first half. Last round save, 3 rounds away from their first ever Valorant Sunday Showdown title.
Oh my gosh, and what a show they are giving us right now. This is the last round in the half, and is Lycus Empire able to buy? Okay, yes, they are able to buy, that's for sure.
Just barely, just barely. Armor's looking a little light for Lycus Empire. The kills looking a little light as well. No member over 7 here, 11 rounds in. Sniper, oh no! Sniper showing us the exact opposite of his tag with the spray through the wall, finds the damage, finds the kill. Can he find any more? Hunter's Fury trying to snuff him out. Wow, he almost got away with it, but he will go down to Anti, but not before Saki takes down Anti. Apotheon follows up with a big kill onto Ping Fu with the run it back, and Lycus Empire, with just 1 member remaining, but it is Colonel. He's got the spike as well, but the walls are closing in.
Oh man, that was an interesting peek. He peeks without his gun out.
Spike planted.
It
a lot of confidence. Yeah.
Sometimes it happens. Oh, Apotheon, so close.
Yeah. But Sake.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, almost an unwinnable situation for Colonel, especially with how many different angles last round save we're approaching from. And my goodness, what a turnaround this has been for last round save. They dropped game 1 in overtime of all times to Lycus Empire, and now they have simply stormed away with this series after that. They have responded in the most massive way possible, up 10 rounds over their rivals. Lycus Empire in the darkest, the deepest of pits, and they have to climb their way out, or that is all she wrote for week 27.
Oh man. Couldn't have said it better myself, Dilly G. My goodness. Last round save, are just running away with it right now. Woo! 11-1. This is a totally different Lycus Empire from game 1.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head where it's just, it seems to be, oh goodness, Sake finding a big trade there under Restored Rambo. But yeah, it's a stamina. I don't think Lycus Empire are significantly worse on Ascent or Haven than they are on Bind. It's just they ran out of gas, and last round save still had a little Red Bull left in the can. Sake certainly feeling well caffeinated, picks up the triple here in the first round of the second half. Rep trying to find some revenge, trying to find a way in for his team, but gets taken down by Sniper. Sniper picks up the double kill. Last round save on match point.
Match point.
Match point. This is the round that will decide who gets the lion's share of $1,000 and who doesn't.
Who just gets the chump change.
Yeah. My goodness. Okay, last round save and Lycus Empire, 2 fantastic teams who have proven themselves to get all the way here to grand finals, really resulting in just like some insane plays for both of them. But I think we're just seeing the mental difference here.
Yeah, and there's so many things that these teams are so well matched on. You know, they have the fragging potential. They've got the coordination. These guys certainly both move as units, but the stamina being the X factor here in grand finals. Lycus Empire trying to stay alive, fighting for their tournament lives, and Ping Fu bringing some fireworks to the show, finds the kill, and Colonel able to follow up onto Apotheon, gets the double, gets the triple! Colonel gets the start for Lycus Empire, gets their second round on the board, and Colonel completely undeterred by this scoreline.
Oh man, that was a beautiful triple kill by Colonel, keeping his team alive as much as possible. And still
10 more to go.
Point. Yeah.
10 more to go.
It's just a couple rounds.
Well, that's all right. So last round save now on the pistols. They got an eco here, and so that's one more. And so that's how it starts. That's how it starts.
Right.
I'm full cheering for Lycus Empire here until they tie it up. Fully biased.
I want to wear the pink and white Stormtrooper outfit.
Give me pink and white Stormtrooper outfit. Halloween is coming up. Mav, though, doing his best to be spooky, and Eli is just so scary. Last round save, they've only got pistols up against the SMGs, and still, it is a 5v2 for the guys who just had Ghosts and Classics.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Rep taking out Apotheon, a big member on the side of last round save. That's exactly who they needed to take out. Rep is going to be taken out. It's now a 1v4. Is this the end of Lycus Empire's run? It looks like it. There it is. Last round save have... Oh my gosh, I'm blowing up right now.
Last round save close out grand finals in a spectacular way. The Empire has fallen. Lycus Empire, their reign has come to an end. And in a quick two-game streak after having dropped the first game, last round save closed it out in epic fashion, storming away with those last 2 games. And now the conversation becomes who will be the HyperX MVP of the match. If I was a betting man, I'd say it comes down to Apotheon, but it's all about numbers. It's all about stats. Who had the edge there? But goodness gracious, what a performance from last round save, having dropped a heartbreaker of a game 1 in overtime there, 14-12. They had found themselves on game point there, and they let it slip away by the slimmest of margins, but they were undeterred. They lost 0 confidence from that and completely ran away with this series after that. Lycus Empire powerless to stop them. But shout out to Lycus Empire, played exceptionally well, took down so many top teams to be here today, and I think there is some really big things on the horizon for that team, for that roster. So I definitely look forward to having them back for Valorant Sunday Showdown week number 28 next week. But now it's all about Apotheon. He is your HyperX MVP of the match here in Grand Finals. Apotheon, take a bow. You are the recipient of the HyperX Cloud Core Stinger headset. Congratulations, a well-earned award. Make no doubt about it.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, an epic grand finals coming to a finale and end. My goodness. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out in the chat and for coming and watching these amazing teams do what they do best, playing some absolute amazing Valorant and giving us some ridiculous plays to scream about and lose our voices over. That's for sure. Don't forget to register for next week's Valorant Sunday Showdown. We do not stop the train of the VSS because this is what we love to do. We love to do this for you guys. So don't forget to register your teams for next week. I have been Choice Plays.
I'm Dilly G.
And we will see you next week.